unorthodox shot.
That's in the air. That is a beautiful shot from Davies. Yeah! Yeah! Into the gloves, yeah. Got him, very simple chance.
Sale, he's chipped it straight to the man, extra cover. Well, that's gone a long way. That's, I reckon that's bigger.
This time he does get hold of it. Has he picked the man out in the deep? Yes, he has. Like that. And he's missed out. They're going to scramble through Oregon. He's out. Oh, that's very well hit. Extremely well hit. It's nearly taken out a cameraman. Backs away and smashes it. That has gone miles. Oh, and that is out. Yes, it is. So England have been bowled out eventually. So Australia have got a big target to chase here if they're going to win this first one-day international of the 7-match series. They need 295 runs at just under a run a ball. Wide. And given the full treatment from Watson, another boundary to him.
Well, he's given himself room. He's been doing that all evening.
No, it's up in the air and taken very comfortably, a little bit low.
Driven down the ground. Coming back for two. He's got to go and get there. Century. Pulled away, leg side, nobody over there. There's another screamer, way back into the crowd.
Gone. That's what it's set for, and is it going to go all the way? Yes. Chipped in the air to square leg, gone. Pitched up. 150 for Watson, brilliant innings. Low full toss, one bounce four. Hit hard, hit high, hit all the way, what a way to end it. Fitting that the big Queenslanders finished it. What an innings. Should be out, straightforward catch, yes, is out. Stuart Broad, the captain, at mid-wicket, so first blow then to Tim Bresnan. It's Aaron Finch who goes for 30 from 20. Short again, has he picked out the man in the deep? Yes, he has. England needed that, Broad need that. And it's Maxwell that's gone.
Oh, what a catch! Fantastic from Joe Root. Gone. A death.
In the air, straight to fine leg. Oh, bowled him. That's 6 wickets now. Short man in the deep, he's picked him out, I think. Yes, he has. He won't drop his simple catch. Goes again, man in the deep though. Should take it, does take it. Now swings, should be out again. He'll take some catching, and it does. Gone for the big one. There is a man in the deep. It should be a simple catch. It is. Yeah.
Cue drop catch in the deep. I don't think so. Gone. There's again leg side again. Oh, they're going to have to check that. Has that carried? I reckon that's fine. And I think the right decision has been made there. Oh, gone. That sums up England's winter. It really does. Oh, gone. May well have gone there.
No doubt he's out here at some stage. Does he get it back in time? He's got a bit to do here. Matthew Wade. He's quick, and he's got him too.
Oh, bowled him with the leggy. Beaut of a delivery. Dernbach wants to come. No, don't end it like this. They do end it like that. They end it with a run out. There's always a run out with tail-enders in. And what a way to finish a dreadful winter for England.
It would end with an unbroken partnership of 107, with White finishing the innings in style for an unbeaten 54, as Surrey was set an imposing victory target of 195 to win. Having amassed the highest ever score on finals day by a team batting first, Northamptonshire would then make the perfect start with the ball. When only 14 balls into Surrey's reply, Jason Roy would fall to Willie for 13. 2 quick-fire sixes from Glenn Maxwell would then kick-start their chase, before Willie's wonderful evening continued, when a misfield helped him run out Stephen Davis to leave Surrey on 39 for 2.
Come on!
Well on top by this stage, Northants would continue to dominate. Maxwell was the next to go for 29 when he edged behind off Stephen Crook, before Azarullah, the competition's leading wicket-taker, struck to remove Mahmood. Willie on hand again to take the catch. Soon after, Surrey would be 5 down. This time White brilliantly removing Xander de Brain for 4. And with 125 needed to win off 52 balls, the game looked up. Vikram Solanki would then come and go for 12 as the Steelbacks continued to close in on victory, before Crook picked up his second wicket of the match to remove Wilson and leave Surrey on 92 for 7. Aptly, the rest of the match belonged to Willie. First, he'd remove Zafar Ansari for 6, before Lewis departed next ball for a duck to leave the 23-year-old on a hat-trick. Unbelievably, he'd get it, removing Chris Tremlett to complete a dream performance for himself and his team. Northamptonshire's winning margin was 102 runs, and having won only 1 match in the whole of last year's competition, they were the T20 champions for 2013, lifting the trophy for the first time in their history.
Australia won the toss and put England in, and it was a strong start from the Notts duo of Alex Hales and Michael Lum. Hales getting hold of Faulkner's delivery here and pointing him over long on. Lum also fancies some of the big hitting. This was a brutal blow off Shane Watson. England were ticking along at a rate around 10 and over. Hales had already passed his 50 when he knocked this over long on, bringing up England's 100. A first international wicket for Fawad Ahmed halted England's progress. Lum went for a slog too many and was caught unconventionally by the wicket-keeper. Luke Wright took his time getting going, but this 6 helped. England was still on course to make 200 after 15 overs. Wright got out on 30, trying to hammer Faulkner's full toss over mid-on, but finding a full stretch Mitchell Johnson. And Hales also went, attempting to become the first Englishman to make a T20 ton. This was a tired blow. He was out for 94. England's innings ended tamely. This 6 from Morgan just before he was dismissed almost got England to 200. In the end, they fell just short, finishing 195 for 5. It was a shame for England because they'd started like a train. Alex Hales once again stood out, and Stuart Broad would have taken this at the start of the day. So let's see how they get on then. Remember, Australia chasing 196 to win, and the danger man Aaron Finch, who scored a stunning 156 in the first game, was out for just 5. It got worse for Australia when they lost the other big hitter, Shane Watson, to a terrible run-out. Owen Morgan deadly from that range. It meant big responsibility on David Warner. A lusty blow over long off was Australia's first 6. Australia were always behind England's run rate, but Warner and captain George Bailey kept them in touch. But they didn't need Warner getting himself out just after reaching 50. Alex Hales running in from deep cover to take a crucial catch. Maxwell hit a quick-fire 27, but when Faulkner was brilliantly caught, wait for it, what a take that is by Owen Morgan, it was definitely game over. The Australians just about seeing out their 20 overs with a wicket to spare, but coming up way short and losing by 27 runs. The NatWest T20 series ends in a draw then, as England won convincingly at Chesterless Street. The final chapter of this Ashes summer, the 5 one-dayers, begins next week at Headingley.